Thanks for letting me present NOAA to you. Uh, just a reminder of presentation may include some forward-looking statements. NOAA Lithium Brines is a junior company. We just recently started trading in the TSX under the NOAL ticker. We got approximately 100,000 hectares in 3 different salars, and we are sharing positions in the salars with some of the majors that are exploring or even producing in the northwest Argentina. So we are located in the Triangle, Lithium Triangle, and these are where our 3 projects are located. All are located in the province of Salta, which is the friendliest jurisdiction in the region. And we share properties in Rio Grande with just one company, that is Plus Petrol. And then Arizaro, there are multiple companies exploring, and then Salinas Grandes. The company, contrary to other companies, was founded by Argentinians with experience in mining space in Argentina, and particularly in Salta. My partner here is a mining lawyer with extensive experience in mining, developing companies in Argentina. In my case, I got extensive experience, more than 30 years in this space, executing project in engineering construction, and then with Lithium Americas, I was board member and then served as president of South American operations. Our capital structure, we got a little bit more than 110 million shares out. Out of that, management and founders control 33% of those shares. There are approximately 90 million warrants out. The same 40% of those are held by management and founders. Not many options are out. And our cash in our treasury is 3.5 million, and fully diluted, we got 38 million. Our business proposition is based on the current or the last few years of experience in the exploration, where more and more have been explored outside of the boundaries of the salar, where we got here 2 examples of that. Arena Minerals, where they got most of their properties outside of the salar and was recently acquired by Lithium Americas for $310 million. Another example is Galan, where they got a significant land package outside of the salar, in the Salar del Hombre Muerto, with a market cap of 200 million. The reason of that is that in the last few years, it was confirmed that the brine basin is much larger than the footprint of the salar, and the concentration outside of the salar in the alluvial areas, in some cases, is much higher than within the area of the salar. So as I said, we got 3 projects. One of them is Rio Grande, where we got a land package of land mine properties of 37,000 hectares, significant land package. And we decided to start drilling here because there was a significant information available from previous campaigns performed by LSE. LSE was acquired in 2018 by Plus Petrol, an oil and gas company. So we decided to start there. At that time, LSE determined 2 million tons of LCE of resource in Rio Grande, just drilling up to 100 meters. There are 2 reports issued in Canada. And one of the information that was available, that as you go deeper, the concentration, it goes much higher. The concentration that was determined at the time was 350 milligrams per liter, which is significant. So together with that information, we performed some geophysics. So we determined, together with geophysics, geological information, and the previous information, what we call lithium potential, or confirmed lithium potential, in the blue areas. In the pink areas of high potential of brine, and then the rest is, so those areas are for further exploration. So we determined that out of the 37,000 hectares that we got in Rio Grande, 15,000 are areas of high potential or lithium content. So we decided to start right after we got listed. We decided to start drilling in Rio Grande, um, and we start drilling right in the north, in the north property, because we wanted to take the chance and take the risk and validate that our hypothesis that in the alluvial areas there is lithium with high concentration of lithium. And we discovered two aquifers, the top one with the concentration of a little bit more than 400 milligrams per liter, and the bottom part with 150 meters with close to 800 milligrams per liter, with some hits of 900 milligrams per liter, which is significant, and even the volume that we found there is significant for the resource in the basin. Then we went straight to the middle of the salar, the one in the south. Then there we hit two aquifers of approximately 150 meters each, 300 in total. Again, very big volume of brine, with an average of 450 milligrams per liter. And then we went to the one still within the salar. That is our third hole completed. And out of a drill of 660 meters, we found 500 meters of brine in that drill hole, with an average concentration of close to 530 milligrams per liter. So in average, we got between 500 and 600 milligrams per liter in these three drill holes that we completed. We are currently drilling there in the northeast and in the west, and we are expecting to complete those two holes before the end of the year in order to finalize our initial drilling campaign. Considering that the average that we are having between 500 and 600 milligrams per liter ranks us in the middle of the range of the salars in the Puna of Argentina, well, in comparison with the Cauchario Laros or Pastos Grandes Pozuelos. This will give us the possibility to go into evaporation process, traditional process, de-risking significantly the development of the project, or DLE if that is the case. We are expecting to get a resource in the neighborhood of 1 to 1.5 million tons LCE. Our target is to get it completed or finalize the estimate of that for Q1 2024, and an update 43-101 with it. Considering the recent transactions and valuation for each million tons of LCE, it was valuated at between 150 to 200 million. So considering our current valuation of 30 million, we believe that we got a significant multiplier going forward once we got maiden resource established for Rio Grande. As I said before, our story is not just Rio Grande. We got three projects. The second one in our pipeline is Arizaro, where we got close to 40,000 hectares mining properties. Most of that is in the alluvial areas on the east side of the Salar, where Lithium Chile is exploring, among others. We got one of the properties already permitted, and the rest of the permits are expected to be granted before the end of the year. And we are expecting to start drilling right after we got maiden resource in Rio Grande. And finally, the last project in our pipeline is Salinas Grandes. Salinas Grandes, we got 10,000 hectares. We performed some geophysics as well, the same case as in Arizaro. We validated that we got brines underneath our properties. And Salinas Grandes is one of the salars where most information is available. There is already performed some reports already published with concentration of neighborhood of 500 milligrams per liter, with good chemistry. The advantage as well of Salinas Grandes is that it's much closer to the capital city of Salta, and the infrastructure is much better than other salars. So we expect to start activities in Salinas Grandes as long as we finish the main resource in Arizaro towards the end of 2024, early 2025. In terms of an overview of where we are and where we are going, Rio Grande, we got an initial campaign of 5 holes, 3 already completed, 2 underway, expecting to finalize this campaign by the end of this year. We already engaged Montgomery and Associates that is working on the update of 43-101 and the estimate of resources. So we are on schedule to issue a maiden resource and an update resource and an update 43-101 in Q1 next year. After that, our target is to continue exploration in the salar and the areas that we haven't explored in the southeast and northeast, areas that are not going to be included in the maiden resource. In going to Arizaro, we're going to start working in the south with 4 holes in order to determine at the beginning maiden resource in the south, and after that we're going to start drilling in Salinas Grandes. In terms of the catalyst of the big milestones going forward, definitely campaign is going to be finalized. We're going to issue the results of the assays towards the end of the year, early next, followed by the updated 43-101 and maiden resource. Then the initial campaign in Arizaro is the next catalyzer that we got, or big milestone in the next 6 months that we got in front of us. Thanks, everyone. I'm in booth E30 if you need further information or you have more questions. And all the information on the presentation is included in our website in noalithium.com. Thanks.